The North Sea flood of 1962 was a natural disaster affecting mainly the coastal regions of Germany and in particular the city of Hamburg in the night from the 16th of February to the 17th of February 1962. In total, the homes of about 60,000 people were destroyed, and the death toll amounted to 315 in Hamburg. In addition, 3 people were killed in the United Kingdom by high winds, which damaged around 175,000 houses in the worst affected city, Sheffield. Causes: the flood was caused by the Vincent low-pressure system, approaching the German Bight from the southern Polar Sea. A European windstorm with peak wind speeds of 200 km per hour pushed water into the German Bight, leading to a water surge the dikes could not withstand. Breaches along the coast and the rivers Elbe and Weser led to widespread flooding of huge areas. In Hamburg, on the River Elbe, but a full 100 km away from the coast, the residential areas of Wilhelmsburg was most affected. Events. On Thursday, the 15th of February, German authorities published the first storm warning for the North Sea with wind speeds up to 9 Beaufort. A severe storm warning followed the next day, with a predicted gauge of 3 meters above normal, which was a level the dikes could withstand. The severe storm and the flood it caused in the last hours of the 16th of February affected the dikes more than predicted and led to some 50 breaches before officials raised alarm for Hamburg. At this time of the day, most city offices were closed, which retarded the notification of the population. Civil protection plans were not implemented yet. Due to telephone landline breakups, warnings could not be forwarded from coastal to hinterland emergency offices. Breakups at alarm siren lines and electricity lines affected the warning system severely. Radio amateurs had to establish emergency operations to support emergency services in means of communication. Around midnight, the peaks were too high for some dikes to withstand. The back of the dikes was not yet fortified, so the first waters destroyed the dikes from behind and cleared the way for the flood. Helmut Schmidt, police senator of Hamburg, coordinated the rescue operations and requested for emergency help throughout Europe. He requested parts of the Bundeswehr for emergency purposes, especially engineers. That meant overstepping his legal authority, ignoring the German constitution's prohibition on using the army for internal affairs. A clause excluding disasters was not added until 1968. Also, he got help by helicopters from other NATO states. The latter were called Flygetengel by the people. 120 square kilometers or a sixth of the city of Hamburg were flooded, destroying 6,000 buildings. Streets were unusable and railway operation was suspended, leaving Hamburg unsupplied for an indeterminate period of time. Aftermath. Greece donated 500 tons of raisins to the people of Hamburg after the flood. Afterwards, emergency plans were implemented, and dikes were shortened and strengthened, leaving some river arms and bays unattached from the sea.